My name is Victoria Troop, and I am the video production, multimedia, and intro to multimedia teacher here at Bowman Technical Education Center. Society usually influences people to make films about society. Society sees those films and then gets influenced by the films they see. Directors, producers, writers, they take history, stories that we may know a little bit about, and that's out there for the masses to grasp, but yet we don't until we see it in a film. Where teachers can then use movies or films, DVDs to actually help teach their lessons. So it's just one more tool that teachers can use as far as education is concerned to really drive the point across, because some students are visual learners, and those visuals that teachers use actually drive the point home to the students a lot better than if it was just to come straight from the teacher's mouth. There are times where I've seen things 5 times and it isn't until the 5th time around that I learned something new. So I think that the films in class they're there for the students, but why can't everybody learn from it, even the teachers? For the way that film helps teachers educate in their classroom, also films help educate and teach the public as well. There are incidences, there are moments in time that we wouldn't even know about if it wasn't for film bringing it to life. The Perfect Storm, Titanic, those are both films about big events that we knew maybe a little bit about, but now we know a little bit more about it, and we start to care about the incidences based off of the stories, based off of the films. So absolutely, film can influence politics, can influence history, can influence the way we see our future, and even the possibilities of like how the way we raise our kids and the way that we think of our parents. So film absolutely can touch every single aspect of someone's life, both personal and professional. I didn't really know how far the whole Lance Armstrong secret went until I started actually watching documentaries, stories as far as the behind the scenes, all the characters who were actually involved in that whole entire situation. And now I have a different outlook about how serious the situation actually was, with him doping and him cheating for all those years. I think that watching documentaries like Bowling for Columbine really does give me a different look as far as how I see how our politics go, how people who have specific interests, how they're willing to save or protect those interests no matter the cost. And that gave me a little bit more insight into actual human nature, and that kind of scares me a little bit. So yeah, I have had quite a few.